Rumble. Welcome to the Danny Miner Daily Show 2026. I hope you had a great New Year's Eve. I hope you had a great 2025. We're going to have an awesome 2026 right here on the Danny Miner Daily Show. I love bringing you guys this. I look forward to it every day. Now, we're only an hour and a half away from my podcast, The Minor Details, with me, Angie, and Pete. Pete can't make it tonight. We have a special guest. His name's Tommy tonight. Okay, Tommy's going to take over for Pete, and Tommy has some good paranormal stories. So tune in, 6 p.m. Pacific, in an hour and a half. The Minor Details. Give us a follow. Go over to subscribe because you don't want to miss it tonight, and you don't want to miss January 8th because we have Travis Walton case on. Okay, Travis Walton was abducted in Arizona in the 70s. He was a logger and he was abducted in front of his 6 friends. We will have one of his friends on next week who witnessed the abduction and the movie Fire in the Sky. So subscribe to the Minor Details, folks. You're not going to want to miss this. We are live 6 p.m. Pacific every single Thursday. And the Danny Miner Daily Show, I bring you this every day. Every day I bring you this, guys. So that's what you get on the Danny Miner Daily Show. It doesn't matter holidays. It doesn't matter what it is. I will be on. Now, listen, the first thing I want to talk about today, okay, the mayor of New York City. The mayor of New York City got sworn in at midnight. He put his hand up there and he swore in on the Quran. Not the Bible. You would think the Bible, but it wasn't the Bible. It was the Quran he swore in on. Okay, he swore in on the Quran. He put his hand up there. But listen, when he was getting sworn in, he ran on, basically to poor people, saying, I'm going to have grocery stores, city grocery stores that are cheap. I'm going to have free daycare because I know how the struggle is. I know how it is. His wife showed up for the swearing in with $630 boots. Now, let me ask you this. When was the last time you purchased $630 boots? Let me know. Let me know in the comments the last time you did this. But he ran on, I know the struggles of poor people. This man was born with a golden spoon in his mouth. Probably never held a job, but he convinced the snow cone heads, because that's what I call them. Anytime I say snow cones, it's the liberal women, the young liberal women with the colorful hair. He convinced them, okay, to vote for him because he knew their struggles of paying bills. Now, when you have millions of dollars, okay, and you're born with a golden spoon, you never struggled to pay the bills. You never struggled to put food on the table. Your phone was never shut off, okay? So stop the fucking nonsense. And then maybe you would think and say, honey, maybe you shouldn't wear $630 boots because all our fans are going to be there and they're all broke as shit and can't pay their bills. And we're going to show off your $630 boots. I'm going to tell you, this was a shocker, New York, but you're in for more of a shocker with this guy, okay? Snake oil salesman. This guy is a salesman. You know how I know? I was a salesman all my not life. He uses salesman techniques. He used salesman techniques to get elected by the snow cone heads. Got elected by the snow cone heads. It's insane. And people will believe this guy. They'll believe this guy until they don't. He will be a one-term mayor. I said it. A one-term mayor. He will be so bad, he'll be a one-term mayor. That's my prediction. Okay, folks. I'm not done with him yet. I'm not done with him yet. Okay? Also, he threw a block party. A big, huge block party. People were excited. Free food, bathrooms, music, everything. Guess what? None of that. There was no food. There was no food. What? There was no bathrooms. People were so disappointed because everything he said this block party was, it wasn't. Shocker. 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 We're all fucking shocked. Nobody's shocked on the Republican side. Only the snow cone heads. Okay? Only the snow cone heads are shocked. New Yorkers, this disappointment of the block party, get fucking used to it. Just get fucking used to it because it's going to happen all the time. All the time. They're going to promise you shit and not come up with it. Let's go back to the Biden-Harris 2020. Can we go back to it? We're going to legalize marijuana. Didn't do that. Looks like Trump's going to do it. Okay? We're going to forgive all your student loans. You're going to forgive your student loans. Didn't do that. Didn't do any of that. Everything they ran on, they didn't do one thing. Not one. Not one. But you know what? The thing that drives me nuts about liberals, they know this, but yet they'll still do it again. Like they know it. They know it. But yet they'll still do it again. They'll still vote Democratic again. Even though they get lied to year after year after year, they'll still do it again. It's shocking to me, folks. It is totally shocking to me. Okay. Now, I'm done picking on the mayor for right now. I'm done picking on him for right now. Let's switch gears, folks, to a tragedy that happened last night. A tragedy on New Year's Eve in Switzerland. They had a big New Year's Eve celebration at this ski resort in Switzerland. They had champagne bottles with sparklers on it. I think we've all seen that, especially in the nightclubs here in Las Vegas. They have the champagne bottles with the sparklers on it, right? Now, here's the thing. They had these sparklers, champagne bottles. They caused a fire. Then an explosion. I think 47 people died, like 114, 115 people injured, like hundreds of people injured. And they don't even know the half of it yet, folks. You got over 200 people dead or injured in this over sparklers on champagne bottles on New Year's Eve. Folks, just horrible. Spokesman from Switzerland said it's the worst tragedy he's ever seen in the country's history. In the country's history, it's the worst tragedy you ever seen, folks. So, guys, listen, I come on here and I yell about the Democrats a lot, but honestly, let's get a prayer for Switzerland right now. Because, folks, this is tragic in every sense of the word. Now, listen, before I go off, because I'm going to do my podcast in an hour and a half, 6 p.m., the minor details, make sure you tune in tonight. But the top story to me of 2026, and we kind of did this 2025, Angela and I did this last night. To me, the top story, ain't even close, was the Charlie Kirk assassination. The Charlie Kirk assassination, I said this many times, it hurt my soul. It hurt my soul, folks. I'll probably never get over that. And I didn't even know Charlie, but it just hurt my soul. My soul still hurts for this man and his family. So to me, and you guys put in the comments what you think. But I'm going to say the biggest story in 2025 was Charlie Kirk. It's not even close. And I said last night on the Danny Miner Daily Show last night with Angela, I said that it was one of the most beautiful things I've ever been to. And I know that's weird to say, but the Charlie Kirk's memorial was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. I was never moved by something like that in my life. I waited in the heat, 100-degree temperatures for three and a half hours to get in there. And it was worth every minute. Every minute. The memorial was one of the most beautiful things I've ever witnessed. And that's a fact. To me, the Charlie Kirk assassination, by far the biggest story of 2025. Now, folks, I'm going to get off here soon. I just want to go over one last thing, and then I got to get ready for my podcast with Angela and Tommy tonight. And we might be doing paranormal. Okay, we're doing paranormal. And then we're doing paranormal next week, too. Big one. But the reason I'm saying that, folks, is I think the 2026, the biggest story of the year, we are going to find out we're not alone. I said it. I think it's gone too far. I think Congress knows it. I think everybody knows it. Only the people, the deniers, there's going to be people that deny it forever. We are not alone. That's a fact. Okay? I watched another documentary that came out last night by James Fox, where this UFO crashed in Brazil. Go watch it. Go watch it. And at the end of the documentary, The doctor who treated the alien that was injured, yes, they had an alien injured. This happened in 1996. The doctor felt it wasn't an alien. He cried at the end of the documentary and said it was an angel. He felt it was an angel that he worked on. I said this last night in the Daily Show that this is spiritual, folks. This isn't aliens. This is spiritual, and they've been around us our whole life. I love you all. Tune in to the Minor Details at 6 p.m. We have paranormal UFO shit to go over. Then next week, the top 5 UFO story in the world. The Travis Walton abduction in Arizona, Snowflake, Arizona in the 70s. One of the men that witnessed the UFO beaming, Travis Walton, will be on our show, The Minor Details, next week. Get ready, folks. Follow us. Follow us on The Minor Details, the Danny Miner Daily, because we're bringing it every fucking day. And we bring it uncensored, and we don't care who likes us or dislikes us. We say what the fuck we want. I'll see you later.